Queens, internet cousins, it's time for another episode of Dish Talk, where we talk about true crime and the shit that's on my mind so I don't lose it. Today, surprisingly, we have a case coming out of where? My hometown, Dayton, Ohio. So, buckle up, this is the wild story. So, there was a man who was allegedly using substances and got clean. So a guy from my city was like, hey man, you can come work at my tattoo shop. You're straightening your life up. I'll give you a second chance. Guess how it goes. You're about to find out. Okay. So, he starts working at the tattoo shop. Well, dude slips up and tells the owner, like, yeah, there was a business down the road and they fired me. So I allegedly, I'll say, drove my vehicle through their business. So now the owner's kind of getting itching ears like, yo, what the fuck? What do you mean you drove through someone else's business, brother? So he lets the guy go. Allegedly, after me scouring a few Facebook posts, it seems as if the guy's mad because the guy took a few stickers off of his tattoo toolbox. You know, that's just a fucking no-no, bro. You don't go around taking a grown man's stickers off his toolbox. You just don't do that. It's just a thing, I guess. So he allegedly tells the owner, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to your shop. I'm gonna drive through it and I'm gonna everyone, Gypsy Rose style, allegedly, basically. So he goes over there about 2 weeks ago and you see him throwing things at the business, and then he flips the camera off and makes like a pew pew statement, okay, with his hands, like pew pew pew, like that, okay, towards the cameras. So everyone's like, great, this guy's out at 4 in the morning, he must be on drugs again. So they let it go, whatever. A couple of days goes by, okay? Everyone's like, all right, this guy's off his bullshit now. He was in fact not off of his bullshit yet. You guys, he got all fucked up and he drove straight through the business. Not only did he drive straight through it, he literally pulled in, backed out, and then ran all the way to the back of this tattoo shop. Then literally drives, just backs out and pulls away like nothing ever even happened. So now they have to rebuild the tattoo shop. The guy is thankfully in jail, and yeah, good luck with all of those charges. Isn't that freaking crazy, dude? You just hire and fire some dude because he's like, yeah, I drove my really cool car through somebody else's business. So as a business owner, I mean, wouldn't your first thing be to be like, whoa, what the fuck? So now I guess the tattoo owner's thinking about changing the shop name to Hit and Run Tattoos, and the culprit's behind bars. So I just wanted to share that crazy story. I'll insert a clip right here so you guys can see the mania that happened in my city this week. And I love you real bad. Okay, bye. I'm going to finish these dishes. Love you real bad. Okay, bye. Follow me for more. Bye.
Furniture everywhere. The owner said the driver did this on purpose. This happened in Dayton at the District Tattoo Company on Wilmington Avenue. News Center 7's Mike Campbell spoke with the owner, who said he knows who did this and why.
A business owner has woke up to a call saying someone has driven into his tattoo shop. You see the plywood boarding up the windows right now. I talked to the owner of this shop on Wednesday. You'll be surprised to hear how the man that drove in here had threatened him before.
Yep, we think we know exactly who did this.
Steve Salmons owns the District Tattoo Shop on Wilmington Avenue. He's still picking up debris from what took place Sunday morning. Dayton police called Steve Sunday morning. He arrived to find an absolute mess.
It was worse than I could have ever imagined. He actually got the car all the way to the very back of the shop. I had 4 booths in the center.
Steve told police the man driving the car was an ex-employee, a man down on his luck who he tried to help get clean and sober and even gave a job. But Salmons told me he let the employee go. When he let it slip, he'd driven a large truck into a Food Mart store on Smithville Road earlier this year. The man began threatening Salmons, saying he would drive into his store and maybe kill everyone inside. Sunday morning, he made good on parts of the threat. A nearby business also recorded what happened.
I was extremely shocked that he did it to me because I thought we had a pretty decent relationship.
Salmons is an Army veteran. he's not ready to let this setback sideline his business.
Yeah, we're at the foundation, so we're not a better place to build. So I'm going to make it better, and I'm also thinking about changing the name to Hit and Run Tattoo.
This is the